You failed, too. I can't afford to lose. Everyone's counting on me.
Welcome guys to another Dragon Ball Legends video, and today we're going to be talking about Beast Gohan Ultra here. I recently just got a copy of him just I think 2 days ago, but I couldn't record him because my screen bugged and it went all black for some reason, so I couldn't use it yesterday nor the day before yesterday. But now I'm able to showcase him, well, not showcase him, but talk about him, his equipment and stuff, the teams that I will suggest playing him with, and so on. So he's an Ultra, obviously. I have him at 5 stars. This is the amount of stars that you get from every Ultra that you have, except for the free-to-play Gogeta, Super Saiyan Gogeta, that, well, you can get him using the Daima tokens or whatever they're called. You need at least, I think, 9 tokens to get 3 stars. But anyways, that's off topic. I have him at, he's a yellow type, so Gogeta 4, just might as well just quit the game already. And he is a melee type too. As you can see down here, I do have him max arts boosts, so I will get an additional strike attack, blast attack, and both defenses for them when I do the showcase. But for sure. And he has a rising rush counter just like Go Frieza here. His ultimate, his gauge has he can counter ultimates and rising rushes, right? And he also does have this one unique ability that you can tap on his health bar on the far right of the bottom. You'll see a little gauge that's getting filled up slowly. I think it's each time you get hit. I don't know, but it'll soon be filled up, and when it's filled up, he'll do the special beam cannon, which will for sure do a lot of damage to the opponent. I don't think you can switch out of it. I don't know, but yep, it's probably almost a definite kill. If it's type advantage, obviously there's a definite kill, but if it's type disadvantage and you have done no damage to the opponent, then it might not just kill him, but close there. His Z ability, 30% to attack, hybrid Saiyans or episodes from the movie, so those are some teams that you could probably make. Some hybrid Saiyans, which is the one that I made. Saga from the movies, you could also make one. I made one too. I actually made a team with both hybrid Saiyans and Saga from the movies, which is all just 3 Beast Gohans, that the LF red, the ultimate Gohan that turns into Beast Gohan, and the blue LF Beast Gohan, and obviously the Ultra Gohan here, the ones that I'm just talking about. And this is his Z ability 2. For Z ability 3, which is just 6 stars, you'll get an additional 3% to ultimate and awaken damage inflicted by attack hybrid Saiyans, and 38% to attack hybrid Saiyans or episode Saga from the movies base, strike and blast attack during battle. And he does a lot of damage, even for if you have him at disadvantage, he can still do a lot of damage actually. But yep, that's basically it. If you guys really want me to go into deep, for example his Awaken Surpass or whatever, his unique abilities, I will for sure do that, as well as his main ability. But that will take so much time, so let me know if you guys want to see that. Before I move on though, Ultra ability here, I almost forgot about this. If this character is leader, you'll get an additional 30% to damage inflicted, 30% to key recovery. And if this character is not a leader, then if he's not a leader, he will apply the following effects to self per attack hybrid Saiyans battle support member when battle starts. So in total, you'll have about, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% more damage inflicted and key recovery. Up to 3 support members will be counted. Oh, okay, well, never mind here. You'll have about 15%. And overall, this guy is pretty cool. Although the thing that I do have to talk about is that his pose, for some reason, it's just him and his backside. I don't know what they were thinking, but I mean, it still looks pretty cool. I mean, the art is all cool and stuff, but they could have probably worked better on the position that he's at. Now, moving to his equipments, the first one is obviously this awakened once again the return. Base strike attack, strike 15%, my bad. Both slot 2 strike defense and attack are both 15%. Slot 3 strike and attack defense another additional 15%, and you get the awakened one at the Legends medals here. This is also the one that I'm using for like his equipment, so for sure use this one because it really increases his attack damage and stuff and defenses. So let's move on to the next one. And then we have this one, slot 1 strike and blast attack both 10%, strike defense 20%, an additional 10% to one strike attack when 3 battle members are tagged hybrid Saiyan. Base blast defense 20%, an additional 10% to own blast attack when 3 battle members are tagged hybrid Saiyan. So you can use this team on one of the teams that I'll be using, which is just all Beast Gohans. And you get this guy in the dual coin awesome rewards in hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have Super Saiyan Goten health restoration 12%, strike defense 20%, an additional 15% to strike defense when tagged hybrid Saiyan is a battle member. Blast defense 20%, an additional 15% to blast defense when tagged Saiyan is a battle member, and you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have this one, strike and blast defense both at 12%, strike defense at 10%, then additional 10% to strike defense with battle style range type as a battle member. Blast defense 10%, an additional 10% to blast defense when battle style melee type is a battle member, and you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. Then we have this one, for your sake I hope that wasn't the cavalry. Special damage 10%, blast defense 25%, an additional 10% to on blast attack when 3 battle members are episode sagas from the movies. My bad. Strike defense 25%, an additional 10% to on strike attack when 3 battle members are episode sagas from the movies. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have the base strike defense 20%, blast defense 25%, strike attack 35%, and you get this in the ultimate equipment collection, normal sagas from the movies and yellow. And then we have that you call that a punch. Slot 1, you have 2 choices. You can either have a strike defense 20% or a blast defense for 20%. For slot 2, strike attack 20%, an additional 10% to one strike defense with 3 battle members or episode saga from the movies. Blast attack 20%, an additional 10% to one blast defense with 3 battle members or episode saga from the movies. And you get this one in the hyperdimensional co-op. You can use this one in one of my teams that I'll be using, which is again the triple Beast Gohans. And then we have the Piccolo base health 10%. Blast attack 12%, an additional 12% to blast attack when tag regeneration is a battle member. Strike attack 12%, 12% to strike attack when tag hybrid Saiyan is a battle member. And you get this one in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have one of the recent ones, Unfade Smile, base blast attack 15%, special move damage 10%, ultimate damage 10%, health restoration 10%, base strike attack 35%. And you get this in the Ultimate Equipment Collection, Normal Sun Family, and Yellow. This is one of the equipments that I'm using for my Ultimate Beast Gohan for sure. Because, well, look at all of this, dude. 35% strike attack damage? This is crazy. And then we have the old-fashioned superhero, which I just realized this is just one of the Gammas. Special move. I thought that was Broly for sure. I thought it was Broly at first, but it's actually just Gamma. Is it Gamma 2? I think that's Gamma 2. But anyways, special move damage 10%, base strike attack 32%, both strike and blast defense at 25%, and you get this in the Ultimate Equipment Collection, normal slot for the movie Superhero. And then we have the base health 10%, blast defense 15%, an additional 12% to one blast attack when episodes out of the movies, and tag Otherworld Warrior as a battle member. Base strike defense 50%, an additional 12% to one strike attack when episodes out of the movies, and tag Otherworld Warrior as a battle member. So I guess you could use this equipment for your Beast Gohan if for some reason you want to bring in Gogeta, the Ultimate Gogeta, the old one. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have the Unleash Your True Power from the BoJack movie, I think, right? Base strike defense, you can actually get, bruh. You can either get strike defense 50% or blast defense 15%, strike defense 20%, 12%, an additional 12% to one strike attack when 3 battle members are Toxana family. Base blast defense 20%, additional 12% to one blast attack when 3 battle members are attack Sun family. You can get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have this one, Ultimate Gohan Awakens. You can either get strike attack or blast defense, both at 32%. Base strike defense 12%, an additional 12% to strike defense with Tech Saiyan is a battle member, and blast defense 12%, and additional 12% to blast defense with Tech Hybrid Saiyan is a battle member, and you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. And then we have its level of strength I can't reach on my own. Base health 10%, base blast defense 15%, an additional 12% to blast attack when Tech Super Saiyan God is a battle member. Strike defense 15%, an additional 12% to strike attack when Jack Super Saiyan God is a battle member. And you get this in your hyperdimensional co-op. Although I don't know why, I guess you will use this Super Saiyan God, the LF green Super Saiyan God. Although purple is not really a problem now since we have Ultimate Beast Gohan, so it wouldn't be much of a problem. So for sure, go on if you want to use this one. And then we have this one. Both strike and blast attack 10%, strike attack 12%, an additional 12% to one strike attack when episodes like in the movies, and tag regeneration. It's a battle member. Base blast attack 12%, an additional 12% to one blast attack when episodes like in the movies, and tag powerful opponent. It's a battle member. And you get this in the hyperdimensional co-op. There's also this one. This is also a recent one. It's a gold one though. I'm just gonna mention it because it's new. I have a man Godly here, and he gives you base blast defense 25%, base health 10%, base strike attack. Well, this is actually the ones that I have. I just realized these two are the maxed out. But for slot 3, it's in a 10%, and additional 12% to tag strike attack if this character is tag Hybrid Saiyan, which he is. You get this in the current New Year Space Time Duel. And for sure, now we're gonna move on to the teams that I have, starting with the first team here. Oh wait, this is not it. The first team here, which is the one that I just said, Hybrid Saiyans / Movie Saga team here. Obviously with the Zenkais, you can change that up because I don't really have any Zenkais for the hybrids. I'm usually more focused onto like Saiyans. But yeah, for sure, this is the one that I'll be using, actually. The first video that I'll be using on Tuesday. As you can see here, this is the equipment that I'll be using for the Ultimate Gohan. For LF Red Beast Gohan or Ultimate Gohan, this is the one team that I'll be using. The equipment. For the blue LF Beast Gohan, I'm struggling with that one. I have to get better equipment because I actually have a lot of erasers and as well as Zenny because I was I got 225, 5 million Zenny. So let me know what kind of equipment I should use for this Beast Gohan, the blue Beast Gohan. And we're gonna move on to the next team, which is, well, as you saw already, Mono Yellow team here. And I just realized that these Zenkais do not buff Ultimate Gohan, but I don't think he really needs a buff since he is for the booster for PvP, so not much there. And since he is just a new Ultra, Dragon Ball Legends is gonna mostly just buff him and everything, so he doesn't really need Zenkai. But yeah, for sure, this is the team that I'll be using. We got UI Goku right there, all of his maxed out equipment, and as well as Majin Vegeta there with his Majin Buu equipments there. And we'll move on to the last one, which is Hybrid Saiyans here. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have the Zenkais for the LF's Legends Limited Future Trunks. So if you do have a Zenkai, that will work out really well. These other Zenkais that I have down here, don't just bother, just change them, honestly. Although you can just keep this one for the Gohan from Dragon Ball, I'm pretty sure. Zenkai for this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And might as well just switch these two. Or you guys let me know what kind of other Zenkais you want me to replace these two, because I'll definitely also be playing with this team, because Hybrid Saiyans is really getting a buff, so I'm pretty sure they just deserve their own video. And for sure, I'll see you guys later on the showcase of Ultimate Gohans.